72%, which is 147 million families, stay in rural India. 44% of India's total population are farmers. More than 51% of farming households have no access to formal or informal source of credit. While the service and manufacturing industries are becoming major contributors to the country's growth, there is a decline in contribution from the agriculture and allied sectors. Large number of India's poor live in country's semi-arid regions. In these areas, shortage of water and recurrent drought impede transformation of agriculture that the Green Revolution has achieved elsewhere. Major cause of poverty in rural India is lack of access for both individuals and communities to productive assets and financial resources. Micro-enterprise development could generate income and enable them to improve their living condition. We at HDFC Bank have been successfully contributing to make this growth more inclusive without compromising our other stakeholders' interests.
India today is on a roll. We are well on our way to achieving our rightful place in the global world order. The country's GDP is growing at an average of between 8.5% and 10%. We do believe that the benefits of GDP growth in the long run will benefit the entire population and should lift large sections of our population into a more prosperous life. However, it is imperative, politically, economically and socially, that we all work towards ensuring that we do not create two Indias, the rich and the privileged India and the poor and underprivileged India, and it becomes incumbent on corporations and individuals to make sure that we have the appropriate schemes to help the underprivileged. We at HDFC Bank are committed to play our rightful role in terms of ensuring that the underprivileged are helped. We are looking at this in two ways. One is just providing grants does not help. We have to create sustainable employment, and we have to create sustainable employment in the interior. We are working with the corporates to provide people with contract farming, which helps the lower end of the agriculture spectrum. We have enough products across the entire spectrum to provide to the agriculturists so that they can become self-sustaining. And we have a microfinance initiative which helps people at the bottom of the ladder, the absolute bottom of the ladder, to become self-sustaining. Here we provide the infrastructure and the funding to create a viable business. We are justifiably proud, as you would see, in being able to help people at the lower strata. At this point of time, we have lent about 1,000 crores, which has helped us to make approximately 1.8 million families self-sufficient.
To ensure greater financial inclusion and increasing outreach of the banking sector into unbanked and underbanked areas, RBI allowed banks to use assistance of NGOs and self-help groups to reach the underbanked population and provide financial services. At HDFC Bank, we immediately conceptualized and implemented first of its kind financial inclusion program in India.
आमे HDFC बैंक रू 1,20,000 टंका आनी अनेक धंदा बाड़ी करी के झाड़ू बेपार के झुड़ी बेपार करी और अनेक लोग कपड़ा बेपार करी भी 10टा माह समस्ते से कार्य करी चालीछु।
किसी ने 5,000 किसी ने 7,000 लिए अपने धंधा भैंस लिए किसी ने अनाज खरीदो किसी ने दुकान करी
कई भी वस्तु ले दे एकांदी छेड़ी कोई गावड़ी ले दी कोई खेती लगा दी ने।
बैंक से पैसा लिया मैंने हमारे पास पैसा नहीं थे तो हमने दोनों भैंस खरीदी है। मान लो हमारा काम और चलन लगा हुआ है सब पैसा आते नहीं अपने पास तो मान लो सब काम चलन लगा हुआ है।
Since the launch in October 2006, we now have 151 good quality NGOs as our approved business correspondents. We have disbursed about 285 crore rupees to 3 lakh families under 23,000 self-help groups. All the self-help groups have also been provided with zero balance, no frills accounts. These accounts are useful for collection of thrift. Out of these 3 lakh families, about 34,672 belong to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and 14,860 belong to minorities. 15,000 women affected by tsunami too have benefited from our initiative.
HDFC बैंक लोन ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత 1,00,000 రూపాయలతో మెటీరియల్ తెచ్చి మేము टायर डे एक्टिविटी स्टार्ट చేసినాం.
उन लोग हमारे घर पे आके हमारे को लोन देने से हमारे लोगों को सब बहुत सहूलत हुई.
महीने को 1,000 से 1,500 तक का इनकम आता हमारे को. इससे पहले खाली रहते थे.
HDFC बैंक का बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं हम लोग के, जो वक्त पे हम लोग को लोन मिलने से ये काम कर रहे हैं.
बैंक से लिया है हमने 80,000 हमने सारी बहनों ने बांटा है. अब टाइम किस्त दे रहा है, टाइम अपना भर रहा है. इधर भी आ रहे हैं पैसे और उधर भी जा रहे हैं.
మాకు ఒక నమ్మకం కలిగింది మా మీద మేము బతుకుతామని.
Although our model has done well in a very short span of time, we are always looking for ways to reach out to more number of people in remote areas through business correspondent model. A business correspondent is an NGO who is present in that area and knows the local dynamics well. We have initiated branch hub and spoke model to increase our reach to the remotest parts of the country. From a more accessible rural location, also called a hub, we are able to reach to locations about 40 kilometers away through tie-ups with business correspondents at these locations.
आगे आम पाखरे आखरे बैंक नाही थई. आम्ही 30 किलोमीटर दूर का मामाने चाली करी जाऊथिलो.
ते आता आम्हाला सग्राम संस्थेनं घर पोहोचित पैसा आणून दिला. ते आमच्या येळव पेरण्या झाल्या.
आता आम्हाला सावकारकडे जायचं काम नाही, एवढं मोठं त्यानं आमचं काम केलं.
10 वेळ सावकाराकडे जात होतो आम्ही. 10 वेळ करूनही बी टाइमला आम्हाला पैसा नव्हता.
हम लोग अब कौन से फाइनेंस वाले के पास भी नहीं जा रहे हैं, ना तो हमारी चीजें भी रह नहीं रह रहे.
HDFC बैंक మా దగ్గరకు వచ్చి ఇస్తామని చెప్పారు. 1 month within 1 month లో తెచ్చిచ్చేశారు.
SD ऑफिस ने आमे जोगाजोग करी सेनु किछि पैसा आनी करी आमे बहुत खुशी ने अछु.
With the success of the business correspondent model, we have been able to provide various services including microcredit and insurance to people who need it the most. Peer pressure and social environment act as major deterrents to defaults. This has made our business model viable.
ನಮ್ಮ ಖರ್ಚು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಾಲನು ತೀರ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಕಟ್ಟ ಎದು ಗಡಗಾಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಲೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿರುವ.
ಅವನು ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ದು ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನನಗೆ 700 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಲಾಭ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಸಂಘಕ್ಕೆ ಕಟ್ತೀನಿ ಲೋನ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಗೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಸಾಲ ಕಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮನೆ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಉಳಿತಾಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು 500,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಉಳಿತಾಯ.
These women usually take up activities like goat rearing and small-scale micro-enterprises. These activities give them very good return on investment. Therefore, ensuring timely repayments to us and a better standard of living for them.
ఇంటికాడనే ఉంటుంటే మీ ఖాళీగా ఉంటుంటే ఏం పని లేకుండా ఉంటే
நாங்கள் வந்து யாருமே சும்மா இல்லை, எல்லாரும் எங்களால் முடிஞ்சால் நாங்கள் செஞ்சுட்டே இருக்கிறோம்.
HDFC बैंक वालों को मां हृदयपूर्वक धन्यवाद.
आज हमने कुछ चीज से डर लगे ना, जहाँ मन में आए जहाँ कोई अपन काम करवा रहे हैं. बढ़िया हमारी बैंक दे रही है, हम भी बढ़िया के साथ दे रहा है.
Customers can withdraw and deposit small value cash easily. The transactions are captured for our records through point of sale or electronic data machines at these locations. In future, we are planning to use handheld devices to provide doorstep banking to rural masses.
समय पे लोन मिलता है, जितनी जरूरत है महिलाओं को उतना ही पैसा मिलता है.
వ్యాపారం ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
మీరు ఇంకా కొంచెం ఎక్కువ లోన్ ఇచ్చి మరి మా జీవనోపాధులు పెంచుతారని.
याच्या पुढे बी आम्हाला असेच पैसे घर पोहोचते आणून देव.
Not only do we give them financial assistance, but through our market linkage program, provide a platform to sell their goods at a better price directly to the end consumer. At HDFC Bank, we are very serious about making a difference to our society at every level and making this growth truly inclusive.
इंशाल्लाह सब लोगों को हमारी तरफ से शुक्रिया।